friend, are you here? How you are? Excellent. Excellent. DVD Gamer, hello. I switch my capture card and problem appears. Why emote only? Oh, is it emote only? No, let me change that. I was testing stuff yesterday. I don't want emote only.
Bonjour. Hi.
Bonjour, hi, bonjour, bonjour. Oh, you fixed it? Cool. Thanks. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's cool. I see mentions. That's interesting. Okay, let me bring YouTube here. How is everybody? It's I'm sweating this. I know I was late, but I was rushing. I was wondering how I was going to express my. Yeah, I would have to create an emote exactly to drop. Oh, I now have. Does it work? Yeah, it's working. I have now a button for me to drop. Attention, I bet you are glad I'm here. You know what? Yes, certainly do. Okay, so I have this. Let's cut the sounds. Let's keep it that way. Yeah. Okay, let's close this. Yay! Oh, I landed. Damn it. Right at the beginning. Isn't it beautiful? Let me change that. I want to see the chat. Or I'll minimize this. Where is it? Yeah, this. I know there's not usually a lot of people watching on YouTube, but still, I want to see the chat. Can you hear me right? Sound, is it good? Boom. It's rigged, you think? I was looking at the channel. Yine. Might. Let me share my screen. Oh, come on. Come on. Why it's not working? It was working. Activate. Activate. So this, now you see that, and if I bring it back, it's not working. I'll be a long stream if I cannot share my screen. Is the others? None of the scene. Okay, this one. Okay, so look like I'm stuck here, everybody. I don't know why the other scenes don't works. Like my capture card doesn't work. I changed the capture card, and in some. Oh, I need to bring back my mouse on this computer. And sometime I see the you know, in OBS, like you have contour, so like you could like stretch them and stuff like that. So I see them, but in the corner, and I cannot grab them. Like I wish I could do it with the keyboard, just kind of bring it back to the. I feel like the capture card is display, but out of what we see, and I have no clue how to fix that. Anyway, hey, Mr. Magoo, TBD, awesome. Yeah, so this morning I was looking to the YouTube channel where I archive all our streams, and I had this that time when Fragbird landed. I was a thumbnail. I thought it was good enough to be a thumbnail. Sometimes, like, I used to do a lot of like capture like thumbnail, but these days I just do live. Like, I just pick one image where I look not too bad, or sometimes on purpose bad, like this one. I feel like I was like, eh, or close eyes. Anyway, oh man, it's one of those days, and I'm kind of like, why it's not working? I think I will have to reinitialize everything. So before I was using the streamer. I don't know. I want to see my face all the time. Before I was using recently I was using the Streamer X from Rode. I love it. It was nice. You had like your mic, your screen in one, but the button, they're just like color. Big color square. And I always forget what it was. So, and Elgato do a Stream Deck, and you have like with a dock, so you could put your XLR mic in it. So I bought that. So now I have a new thing, and obviously OBS was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I had to fall back to, well, and there's no capture card though in that one. So I had to go back to my previous card. So it's a little device. And for some reason, when maybe because it was a USB, so I'm not using the same port. Maybe that's why I had to create another one. So I need to clean up. It's a big mess. It's a big mess. Okay. So how was everybody's week? Mine was crazy. crazy. Like borderline not fun. No, it was fun. It was fun. I don't want to say it was not fun. I had a lot of fun. It just every day I feel like I'm dead at the end of the day. $45! Way! I have sounds. Where are my sounds? There it is. Yay! I had 200 stream on my Liquid Sky project. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats. That's super cool. I think I will have to update CICD. Wonderful. So today it will be a painful stream. I'm telling you. So if you want to see me, I think, well, if you say no, Frank, don't do that, then okay, maybe we'll change my mind. So during the week, like I was busy working on like build is coming, right? And I'm involved in build. I'm going to build, so like I'm working on multiple labs. I need to learn them, practice them, make sure like it's like the instruction are clear, because like everything change, upgrade and stuff like that. So making sure everything works, and doing that, working on some content. So there's a lot of work to do. So I was like, in the evening, I was I don't want to work on something too serious. And like we finished the 2D6 dungeon app, right? So I was like, hey, we should be able to deploy, and it deployed, but it didn't work. And yesterday I delete everything. So with AZD, let's I'm missing a few things here and there. Oh, interesting. Okay. I want to open this. That's cool. Oh, and well, I will upgrade back in later. So main, let's go. Full main. I'm working directly in main. It's a little bit big. Oh, it's that big. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So let's go. I will go in code. Explain what I did. So in VS with AZD, you could AZD up. And when you do AZD up, it will deploy your solution directly from your computer straight to Azure. It does a bunch of stuff, generate biceps and things like that. And but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to have a CICD. So with AZD, so AZD is the Azure Developer CLI. It's this. Oh, there's no. But it's really cool. It does a lot of things. So you could do pipeline with that too. Where is it? Oh, they changed now. Like it's love that. So now they have pipeline. So you could do pipeline config, and it will create the secrets inside your GitHub. It works also with Azure DevOps for those who are Azure DevOps users. I know business are still using a lot Azure DevOps. So it will do that, and it will create GitHub action for you. So run that, deploy into Azure, but what was the first problem? The database was not there. It didn't work. Well, it's still the same problem. In fact, the database is not working. That's what we investigate, people. The database was not working. So it worked when I do F5 locally. It creates the stuff. It get the file, the schema, create the tables, and like put the seed data in it. It works. When I tried to deploy in Azure, it was not working because first the file were not there. So there's two ways to do that. There's the proper DevOps way, and it's do in your in the Azure YAML here. You had an extra step, and you run a script to upload the file into your blob storage, running like a bash script or something like that. That's the DevOps, it works thing to do. But I was like, hey, I'm using a lot AZD, and I'm on I'm always trying the hardest thing, right? So I say, yeah, you know what? Like I would like to do it with AZD. But there's a way to do it in AZD, thanks to Tommaso, my buddy. And I Googled it and I found it. It was also Tommaso that found it or meant it. But there's a feature that is in alpha feature, right, in AZD, and it's operation on. You set the operation on, and that will it will deploy the container and stuff like that. And after that, it will upload file if you need to, because when you deploy, it will create Azure storage, create the file share, and then with this, it will be able to upload the file over there. Great. I did that, but it was still not working. I need to clean up stuff. Are you still there? Yeah, okay. Is it raining on your side too, Mr. Magoo? So yeah, so DVD gamer. Oh, you know, 42, very close to 45. But congrats, you landed. This is awesome. You know, all our digital friends are going. That's wonderful. Did we see CB? I feel like... Okay, he's tiny though. Right? I think he usually is bigger than that. Yeah, usually it's bigger than that. Okay, so what I did try is I try if we go in app config. So that's the thing. So I added the step to set up that, and I saw the file there, but it also kind of didn't work. So I try if we go in the, I don't know why I lost it again, the name on here. I feel like emerging stuff has been corrupting my things. So if we go here, and now it's a mess because I try so many different things. I was using with bind mount, and I was setting 2 files like that individually. So I try, what if instead I just do 1 and like here. So just setting, oh, why is that? Source target. Yeah, so after that, what I did try was like, I don't know why it's not there anymore. I tried to use a regular bind mount, but instead of like putting each file, because I was also here renaming the file, making sure they go in order. So I thought, you know what? Maybe I should just do like 1 folder and like 1 folder. Didn't work. After that, I tried yesterday the with init bind mount. So I had binding mount for the init folder to the MySQL container resource. It didn't work. So I don't know. So I delete everything on my Azure subscription, and I think we'll try again today to do it, but maybe from local. I will have to run this command here because I didn't do it yet. Right, so if I open the terminal and I paste that, cool. So I could go in source. So TBD, I know you work, you experiment right now with Fire 2. So what do you do for your databases? Like, did you encounter those kind of issues? And I was wondering, maybe I should go with Postgres. Like, I know like one of the most popular database is Postgres. But maybe I could go with Postgres. So it will be kind of like maybe like, you know, my point was not that Postgres is better, but like if I'm looking for cases or issues and stuff like that, the more people are using it, the more those will be documented. Maybe. And I don't necessarily want to go and use as a service. One other thing also I was wondering is, I think, can you control the scaling from here? Because I don't want. So is there a property with scaling? Can we control the scaling, connection string, redirection, explicit saw, health check, initialize state? So did you deploy it, your developer stream, TBD? Yeah, but yeah, so locally it worked perfectly. My problem is when I deploy, and my glasses are a mess. Yeah. Like if I do F5, maybe I can try F5 to see if this with like init bound still work. We could try that. Let's give it a try. You know, I didn't try how the with init bind mount works locally. Oh, and I have an error here. Yeah. I was wondering, yeah, the thing I was checking was initial state, Francis callback, relationship reference, relation, URL, endpoint. Wonder. Like they're so with explicit start. What does that mean? Maybe instead of binding, I should use volume. Another thing is, like, I was wondering this, if I'm using it, like, when I deploy, what it would look like. Maybe I could do that. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, let's F5 it right now, see if it works. Take the survey. I don't want to. Docker extension is coming. Well, yeah. Not now. I'm starting a project. Okay, can I? I need to drop, and I need to understand why this is not working. Well, like it's deploying. Well, as soon as it deploy, I will bring you back my screen. But I just like I see it in the top corner. So if I why can I? Does anybody know in OBS how you could like take a source and bring it central? Any idea? Because otherwise, I feel like moving cloud. Where moving cloud? Let's move the moving cloud here. Maybe if I locked everything else. Try that. So now there's only this one. Oh! How can I? Move up, move down, move to the bottom, transform. Rotate, flip, fit to screen. Center to screen. It didn't work. Maybe because it's like, what was that? Transform. Center vertically. It didn't do anything. Control D. Yeah, that's... So let's have fun. Let's take this one, move it here, right? If I do Control D, it bring it back. It bring it back. If I take this wonderful video capture and I do Control D, it doesn't do anything. So if I deactivate and activate, okay, you know what? Let's was here. I will be in the way, but central, just position the window in the middle of the display. Yeah, so like in my OBS, you know, when you in OBS, when you click on like one of the source, there's like a highlight, a border highlight, red in my case. So you can see like where it is, right? Even if it's transparent. So when I go and see my display capture 2, that's the one I created for my capture. I just see like a little dot red in the corner of my screen. And when I try to bring it to like, initially I thought I will just like make it even bigger. So, and then like start moving it or something like that. But it doesn't work. So I don't know what to do. Oh, if anyone, I could Google it also. I have an idea for a little Azure website idea that I want built. Okay, cool. Can I pick your brain or want me to? Whatever you're like, if you can feel free to start brainstorming here today. It will be like, I'm guessing will be a lot of talking since we'll be deploying or like waiting stuff, getting update and stuff like that. So I think today will be a little bit more chit chat than usual. But if you prefer keeping it more secret for now, like ping me on Discord. I will try to find a time today to I have a lot of stuff to do today. I was like even tempted to not stream, and I was like, nope. If I start doing that, I won't stream on a regular basis, and I don't want that. Okay, so I have my server. I have the database. When I was in Azure, I think the database was not there. Oh yeah, because it was not created. The server. So the server was never ready. Anyway, so I have my PHP admin thingy, but now everything look like it's running. Let's go for in the console. So I'm guessing I was going to this one, and it's empty. Oh no, it's not empty. Okay. So see, like it's initializing, blah blah blah. So I was seeing all that, and I want us to look at it, because after that, when we look the one in Azure, we'll see like, oh, it's sub there. Like what's supposed to be happening? So I think this is where it was stopping. X plugging ready for connection socket, or maybe not. And then entry point. So Docker and running, blah, blah, blah. See, now it's running the file. Oh, but it didn't work. But it found the file. So it's adding the file, but it stopped the temporary server. Receive shutdown from the root. Shutdown completed. Stop. Ready for startup. Oh, okay. So, and after that, it does a startup to kind of initialize. Okay. Okay, so we're ending at the same point. So I feel I'm not using correctly the initialize. But I feel like that's on me right now. It doesn't feel like a bug. And then nothing happens, right? Okay, so it create kind of like a different. Okay, that's cool. So if we go to the database, there's nothing. Okay, and I'm assuming dab will fail because when it starts, I don't know why there's like so much. So dab like is like, I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't. Oh, is it? You're not supposed to. I'm not expecting it to work then. So why dab was working if you don't have any databases? That's weird. Let's go see. So if I go here, I could expand, do a quick test, database test. Oh, it looked like it was working. Okay, we tried to deploy. I think we tried to deploy. Our database was populated. Let's give it a try. So let's go back in VS Code. We'll stop it. So the way it works. I want to go to the terminal though. Where I am. I want to go to the terminal. Silent. Clear. Clear. I want to do a CD source. Oh, I'm already in source. So I want to AZD init. That will create an environment for me. So it will go in .NET Aspire detected. Yep. Yep. So what will be, so let's go with demo. Let's go dev 2d6 app. Cool. So what it did create now is the YAML file. So just to kind of specify where it is, and then AZD will question Aspire to get the manifest, then deploy the resource. I saw your text. Sorry, Dave. I just want to start that, and then while it's deploying, we'll have time to chit chat. But and before just doing the deploy, I want to make sure it kind of explain stuff. So I won't create. Should I? You know what? Let's just do an AZD up. Yeah, let's do AZD up for now. So AZD, whoops, where I am. AZ, let's clear. AZD up. So it should ask me for my subscription. I want to go with my MSDN. Then let's go ECOS2. And I think that's it. Okay, so I want to create a few web pages, possibly Blazor. Of course you want Blazor, where I or someone I send a link to can upload a file. And then I want that file to be uploaded so that I can go to another page and download that file. I need to build a validation and virus scanning for the file. Okay, but wondering what Azure technology do you think we use for that? Well, for the UI, you could definitely do the Blazor stuff. You could do Azure Storage. And then you could do, with container apps, you could have jobs, so to scan when there's a new file and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm not sure how you would run the part for me that is the one thing I don't know is the scanning for viruses. Okay, on this scene, capture 2 is here, right? So if oh, it's not capture 2? What? Display capture 2. Oh no, that's not what I want. Oh, is it? I go here again. Oh no, video capture 2. That's the one I was using, right? Video, if I hide it, it's not that one too? So it's this one? Oh, okay. So what's that? Nothing then. Let's remove it. Okay, so if I come here, this is useless, so let's remove it. It's deploying, by the way. So what I want is, okay, it's not here. So let's add it. I want to add a video capture thing. I want to use something that already exists. Let's go with this. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, man. No, it's in the top corner. Okay, Control D. So when I'm adding a new source, kind of all messed up. So let's remove that one. Remove. If I go in this scene, and I copy it, so that's the one I'm using. Okay, X-N1 light. Oh, I can copy. Let's try to copy it to here. And I just paste it. Why did I not try that before? Yay, I can be in the other corner. This screen doesn't work. Boom. Voila. Isn't it beautiful? No, it's behind me. I want it. Something about this. Cool. Center. I was working. Right. Left. This one. Cool. This. This. Cool. Now we have all our stuff, but like, nah, this, now I need to be in the corner that was working. Perfect timing. That's wonderful. Sure, we'll be lucky. Okay, let me see. This is huge. Can I have it a little bit smaller? I miss a few things in the chat. Do we have a low score record? Maybe I can win that. The lowest. Well, on the blog post, that was Blazer, right? Blazer, Mr. Magoo. If you go on the when you go on Behind My Cloud, like I put the archive there, and if you go for like seeing last stream, I usually put all the scores. So but like 0 is like, you know, so like those will be the winner. Or maybe I could do like a ratio, like how many times you try and still have 0. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe we can work that. So like I will have like the champion highest score, kind of like statistics, like person who dropped the most, and see I have the raids. TBD last week raid me with 23. Okay, so okay, so I read that message, and then I was like, welcome back to the room. I don't know why it says that. Oh, I know why. Because my VPN is on, maybe? I would imagine it's possible in a couple of app service and some... Yeah. Yeah, well, instead of app service, I would go container apps. I think so, like you could go Aspire and run from there. I would go this instead, so you could run it from everywhere. You've been live 42 minutes, and Twitch just... Yeah, like I'm having weird connection, so I don't know, maybe well, yeah. I need to I don't know. I'm always shy to the link for what? For like Beyond My Cloud? I can do that. Like this is like on GitHub. And if we go and do scores, well, like I can do that command. I think I'm the only one who can. It will show the stuff, but we can have CB like aggregating the score, and then like when I do like my reading notes, this is kind of like generated from the TBD to it from TBD from the CB. So that will be done on GitHub. I think it's CloudBot. Forgot. No, I don't know. How did we call that? I was for sure it's cloud something. Oh yeah, one word. So that's that CB project. We'll have to aggregate, but I'm so bad with that thing because it's all in JavaScript, and it's just kind of like I can also share that. So, dude, okay, cool. Okay, so it was deploy, right? Yeah, it was deploy. So let's go see the dashboard. Trust that domain. Yeah, I trust it. Trust Microsoft. I should. So we have this, but see, I don't have the database. And oh, interesting. It's not the same. It's an older. Interesting. Okay, let's assume I was lucky. So if now we go and test database and do a get weapon, yeah, not working. So if we go in the console, so it's seeing the endpoints, right? Endpoint, entry, schema 1, schema 2, stop the temporary server, receiving the shutdown, MySQL init process done, ready for startup. MySQL server starting process 1. This so insecure configuration file, yeah. Like I get it, but for now, let's like I'm just trying to experiment. I'm trying to make it easy on me. So look like the server is there, but for some reason the database is not created. Chimney failed. Maybe for debugging, I should, because right now it won't work because it's internal. Maybe I should put the, but also if we go in the portal, okay, let's go portal. And we go with this one. So, okay. But it, like, so the file were there, right? So we know the file were there. $16 credit. Look like I'm spending a little bit too much these days. Oh no, we are at the end of the month, right? Are we? No, we're not. We're just starting a new month. When is my billing? Need to I hope I'm not done with my credit at the beginning of the month. Oh my, no. I'm spending too much on that. Okay. So I know for the DAB, so we didn't see that, right? So yeah, unable to find the config file. So one thing I noticed for DAB was if I wanted to see the config file, maybe I could do that. I need to go in the portal and go to the container. The container have like a bunch of properties, but let's keep it that way for now. Let's try. So now Azure mount. Now if I add this, instead, I think then it will work. I'm not sure if I need to keep it. I'm not sure why. It shouldn't, but so let's open another tab. Also, it didn't deploy my, so I'm guessing that's the with PHP my admin. That's a debug stuff. I don't know. How do I create a database? So depending on your database, so like that's one thing we could have explored today if we decide to switch to Postgres. So with SQL Server or like MySQL, I did use those two things on this project. So I have another project called Star Trek project in my GitHub. Star Trek demo, I think I'm using my SQL Server. But for the 2D6 dungeon app, what I did was, let's go back into the code. So by default, when the database start, will always look into this, whoops, to the to Docker entry point initdb.d folder. So, and it will execute the scripts, SQL scripts that are there in alphabetic order. So you put those files there, and in those files, if we look into the file, database, and then, oh, MySQL, I moved them to MySQL. Did I change the, oh no, scripts. So in schema, the one schema, I create the database, and then I create the tables if they are not, if they don't exist. And then in this one, I separate the stuff and act like in a different file, I can go and like run all the inserts. That's how I did it. Good question. I don't like, I'm sure Postgres has some kind of like mechanism like that. But okay, so we did restart DAB. Let's refresh this. Let's go just test it because we're super lucky today. Yeah, no. Let's go see if in the console something new happened. Nothing. So is it? So we are in the DAB here, replica. So it's activating the new one. When you change those configuration in the Azure portal, what will happen is it will respawn a new containers. That's how containers works. Oh, one thing I completely forgot. Like, and I was on purpose wearing that today. I know I'm a little bit late, but happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you. You know, being geek. I needed to do it. Okay, so this one is running. This one activating. Yeah, go. Yeah, that's the last one. Run it, please. Why are you not running? Show logs. That's not what I wanted to see. Activating. Yeah. Activate. Why can't I oh, how can I activate it? Activating. There's no additional warning status detail. If I stop it and restart, will it restart a good one? Start. So here, what I wanted was to see this. So show log. I want like I feel like okay, so now see revision replica. So what? So did I did something wrong for this one? Why it's not? Oh, so maybe that's not how it's supposed to be. Frank. Containers, maybe the mount volume. Not that. Should be like this. I don't know. File share. The file share can be mounted as a volume container and must be configured in the container apps environment. Nope. The container apps environment. Container apps environment. Okay, container apps environment. Yeah. Ephemeral storage can be mounted. The container use the same volume name. Share storage between multiple container and replica. Okay. Secret can be mounted. Okay. So if I go here and I go, that was my container apps environment. So now if we refresh this, should have done like a, oh. So now it's, I saw the file because I think it was seeing the file anyway before, right? Because it was complaining of, no, or was it on a, no, it was just when we were on-prem, right? So like here he's seeing like, primary key column ID, map ID. So those are the relations. Yeah, look like the still like the what did I do? No idea. Oh man, I hate when it's that though. I think the only thing we change was on the, yeah, so I need to understand like how we said that though. So that's the container app environment. So the SQL database was created. That one worked. So let's go back here. Let's go back to DAB. So the problem was DAB. So maybe I need to fix something. So when I go in container, the volume mount this, the subpath, that is optional. Power. Love that. Nice Crocs. So we did that. So if I could put the value there, but where this is defined, I'm guessing here, if we go into the settings, no. Oh, no, those are the apps. Monitoring, no. Tutorial, well, maybe I could check the tutorial, but apps, no. Services, no. Ingress. Oh, Azure file? Yeah, so Azure file. So that one, I set it read only. That one I put it read write. It should be read only. Like this, that's one of the things yesterday I changed. But why this one, if I click storage account key, is it because it's missing a storage account key? Configure the Azure file in container app share. What? Configure Azure file shares or use in container apps in this environment. Maybe there's something here. Whoa, 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 whoa. That we need to so Azure file account name. I'm not using the key though. I'm guessing it's not the key. So how do we set this? Can I automate? Export the template maybe? Biceps? Maybe I will see the difference. So you know what, let's copy all of that. Let's bring that to VS Code. Let's open a new tab, paste that in. Let's close this. Let's put that on the side. Let's read. So the file name was, what's the file name again? It's this. It's not mentioned. Interesting. Azure Client ID connection string.net source volume mount subpath. That's what I need, right? So was it subpath? Was subpath, right? Containers, volume mount. Yeah, subpath. So container. What? Well, it still works. That's interesting though. Because it's dab, it's putting it everywhere. So volume mount. Okay, interesting. So what I can do here, one thing you could do with AZD, if I clear, I could do AZD and then it's infra, and I'm always doing a tint, I think. Oh yeah, I didn't do it since I... So that's another alpha feature. So if I do that, it will generate the file. So now we have the file. So if I go and have host, I have now a subfolder infra, and I have a dab here. That's my dab folder. I can close this now. And we should have the mount explained. Yeah, and we don't see the optional mount like here, the subpath. Oops. The subpath. So can I add that? Subpath. Like this. So now if I deploy that, it should work. Interesting. But I like, what is subpath? Volume mount subpath. I could, you know, let's see, let's try something. Chat, and I don't want an agent. I want to ask, do I have like a Docker? There's a Docker thing, right? Did you see that? Like there's a Docker chat now. So let's ask Copilot. In the volume mount definition, the subpath fields specify the specific file or directory within the mounted volume to be used as a specified mount path. Instead of mounting the entire volume, only the file or the directory by the subpath target. Example. Yeah, I'm happy you do exactly that. You missed it by a mile. I'm sorry. Completely sorry, I missed it. Let's me give it a try. Though I'm very happy because now we found that. Oh, maybe I will then. Oh no. Yeah, like I need. There was Docker AI. Freda the cat, Groversaurus, and Jeff Hat stand. Oh, the stand is jumping. Always, you're in the unoriginal, that one landed. So artificial intelligence, accelerated, faster, more secure ALM. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure they had like, or maybe it's just in the Docker desktop. Introducing the Docker MCP catalog and toolkit. Hearing model. I thought. Anyway, I thought I saw that. Maybe it was just like in the hub now you have like a section for AI. I really thought there was a hey hi, who here? Okay, so that's great. So now we have that. So I should. Okay. So I will be pushing this. Fine, you will be ignoring my Azure file. That's good. Azure YAML, that's good. Like, that's useless. So, yeah. Cancel. Program here. Where was it? We don't need that. I don't need that. Don't need that. I will keep the regular bound. Although I don't need them. Yeah, we proved it was working. We don't need it. Well, that's our new program. That's... I don't... did any change to that. So... okay, cool. Maybe I want to change the replica because here, that's the dab one, right? Yeah. So, okay, I don't need that anymore. Don't save. For this one, I think minimal replica, but also the max replica is one. Like it's one. And I think, you know what? For the other two. So for that one, same thing, and the web app. Cool. See, it did create this. Interesting. So file upload, storage account, file path. So that's the thing. So you could do that also, but that's cool. Anyway, it created it. The main biceps, yeah. So I wonder if I deploy that, will it use this? Although like the... no, okay, those files are there. Okay, so let's try. So if I do that, I will put that, use AI for a smart commit. And I was in main. Let's push it straight to main. That should trigger our Oh, did I had it already in a... Yeah, it was there. But I was saying, you want to switch to the other one. So it should have trigger or GitHub action. Wonderful. I will see, because I did drop everything, so I wonder if it will recreate it will recreate what we need. And I wonder, so let's bring back this, and I want to see so see, here I see like the mount pad, but I don't see that extra property. So maybe it doesn't exist. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so maybe I should put like a dot. I don't know. I feel weird, right? Oh, the cryptographer ended. Wonderful. Digital. I feel like digital friends are much luckier than we are. You think? Well, that's cool. Create a new adventure. It's great, Bob. And it will be a long sword. It will be those two things. And it will be this magic scroll will be the mental whip. So I wonder, well, there's a lot of them, right? So I wonder it's also because it's a cluster, maybe? It worked. Oh, I'm happy. So now the one thing I need to do that I will be honest, I didn't try it yet, is can I play with that? I need to do a game with this. Still deploying. But I'm happy, man. It was working. That's so cool. Hopefully we'll have time to finish this deployment. That would be cool. If we go resource group, so that should be, I think it's this one. No. Yeah. 2D6 app demo. Microsoft Bob. It's Bob Builder. Bob the Builder. That's one I often use to when I need a user. The Beaumont is another one. But now, but I don't know his name. From Dungeon Crawler, Carl. It's a French name. Carl. I love those series of books. I know I mentioned that before. That series of books is so fun. I finished the 5th one, The Butcher Masquerade, and now I'm in the eyes of Bedlam Bride. Just started. Tintin is a good fake username, too easy to enter. That's true. Tintin, it's fast. Yeah, if you like RPG games, Dungeon Crawler Cal, it's fun to read. And the audiobook, if you're more audio, is just amazing. Honestly, it's way more than just like someone reading. Oh, okay, so we're here. Let's go to the... Oh, let's go see if it worked. Let's go container. The setting is there. So it should have worked. What? Refresh? I was like, I'm missing the web app. Like, we have a database, we have an API that are private, but I want to see the app. Cool. Let's go light team because I think it looks better. Let's go home. Let's create a new adventure. It's working. Do you know the family name of Tintin? Let's go with a great axe. And we'll put the pad tunic and the mental whip because it's always my favorite. Wonderful. So, love it. 3-3, little square lobby. And yay! It worked. We're live. We're on the cloud. We fixed everything. Oh, I love it. And I will be able to share that with my friend Tommaso, who's writing a book about Aspire, but that was more like a CICD thing. And that's cool. So, last drop of the stream. I don't think we'll be rating. Like, we're just like 4 today. So, yeah. Yeah, I landed with 85. We'll wait that everybody's landing and we'll do the score of today. Oh, did I? Oh no, that's new high score. Okay, everybody landed. Cool, let's have a look. Laser Mr. Magoo with 0. You're only 3 today with zeros. TBD is there with 42. I'm here with... Oh, it didn't record my last score. Interesting. Oh no, is it... Oh, it's 85. I thought it was 95. 85, so that was my best score. Love it. Love it. So let's... Let's save the stuff. Too, I'm the best at losing. Well, you were there with 30 dev. So let's do this. The notes are saved, so you will see that later today or tomorrow when I have the time, I will publish that blog post with like the scores. But I think if you, Mr. Magoo, if you do the stats, I think the command is stats. It shows you how many tentative and stuff like that. So I think playing with those, we could determine like pro rata, like the biggest loser. Just for fun, obviously. So you did try 8 times. Well, it depends how many times 30dev also did, because that was the 2 real person with the score of 0. There was one, I forgot who there was, the 0 score, but there was a digital friend. Oh, I'm happy. I'm so happy that we fixed that we found it. Very, very happy that we resolved it. So now people will be able to go there and try it. And I will become super poor because, yeah. So I should, before I forget, go into Azure and delete our dev version, right? So this, the dev, yeah, the dev is the one we created locally. So let's delete that resource group because I have only $15 for the rest of the month. So look like I will be in big trouble. Is there anything I can delete? I think I could do that. I could remove this thing. What? It's a network? Why do I have a network? I have way too much stuff. AI? What? What's that? AI shortener tool. AI URL. What's that? Log analytics? I don't want that. Oh, maybe when I deploy a few things. I don't want that. I need to clean stuff. It's a nightmare here. Oh my god, so much stuff. No more. Yeah, home tool. I think. Yeah. Man, are you still running? Stop. I'm not using it. That will save me a lot of money. I do video, say, hey, shut down your VM, and I let mine open, and you have that on video. I wish I could donate my monthly. Well, you could, you can, you know, Mr. Magoo. Or is it? You could go on GitHub, because now on GitHub, come on. You could do, if you go on my GitHub profile, if you look on here, I think you will have like a, oh, I'm hiding it. You have sponsors. So like you could click here and decide how much money you gave me to create some projects and stuff like that. Like I'm already having one sponsor and I'm very happy. I forgot his name. This name. Very happy. So you could do that if you want, but no obligation. I will still be very happy to see you on the stream. If you want to go read a little bit for the weekend, do that. And with that, everybody, I think that would be all. So I wish you all a very happy weekend, and I will see you next week for more cloud stuff. Bye-bye. Au revoir.